What's up, guys? We're back at it, and let me tell you, we're in for a wild ride because, okay, alternator is basically where that big hose is connected. Down in there, that is not alternator. Sorry, that is the water pump. That's what we are taking out. And to take the water pump out, we have to take this big thing out first, because one of the bolts for the water pump is right. Let me see if I can get a shot. Probably not. See, it's right up in there. It's hidden. So I gotta take this thing out first. So. Yep. So I gotta take this thing out first, the whole thing. And I figured while I was doing it, I was like, okay, well, this has probably never been touched since it's been, built in 1993 or 92, whatever. So put some WD-40 on it. I waited a good little bit, and these bolts are not budging, guys. So we're in a wild ride. So, it's a good thing that this car doesn't need to be at anywhere else by a certain date, because I don't know. So it shouldn't be too bad. It's just a few bolts for this piece right here. As soon as I get that out, I can get the water pump in there and get that off. So just a little update on it. So we'll see. Let's give it a shot, because I don't know. I don't want to, try and do it and Billy Biceps the flipping bolts and actually break something. Not that I'll break something, because let's see, let's just give it a whirl. Well, sure, one thing, they put them on there pretty good. Hey guys, I'm shaking the car. Honestly, I might have to do a couple of sprays of WD-40 on these things. Oh, this one's budging. Yep. Try this one. If I can just. That one budged a little bit. Over here. Yeah, I'm not budging. Just a couple of them are budging. So, that's what we're gonna do. We get some WD-40. Yep. Not too much. Yep. See, there's one that's reverse threaded, so not reverse thread, but it's in there backwards. I lost it. Here it is. And I apologize if you guys are like waiting, anxious to see this, in and out, but like I said in previous video, I'm doing this with my spare time, and and I'm not perfect either. So, and you'd be surprised, guys, that there's some videos for Gen 2 Viper, but for Gen 1 Viper, there's really not much. There's not much. We're going to spray the bolts in the water pump. not much content on fixing or replacing for Gen 1 parts, or Gen 1 Vipers. Because, you know, here's a little fact about Gen 1 and 2s. So I point out that the water pump's down here, right? Well, on the Gen 2s, the configuration from the Gen 2s and Gen 1s is a little bit different. I know the alternator is a little bit different on the Gen 2s. So, you know, they reconfigured it because Gen 1s only had, you know, about 400 brake horsepower, and the Gen 2s had about 450. So, you know, they reconfigured some of the stuff. So we'll see. Dang. You know, it sucks because, you know, I don't get a lot of free time, so yeah, hopefully these bolts give up. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit and come try again. So, but I won't bore you with that though, guys. As soon as I get the bolts going, I'll make another video as soon as they start to come loose. So, but it's nice though. And she is pretty. Well, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, this is it. And yeah, I don't have a lot of room to work with. This is my garage. See, we'll see. Yep. Got 2 garages, but they're 2 separate garages. Cause look, that's that one, and that's that one. So let's see. Let's give it a. Hopefully, I want to get it done. To be honest with you guys, I want to get it done. Yeah, if I get this fixed, cause I want to drive the damn thing. Oh, damn. Okay. What do you guys think? You guys think I should put the nitrous in the car, huh? I was thinking about it, but knowing the fact that, especially on these Gen 1 Vipers, it's getting harder and harder to get parts and stuff, and you know, if I really need something done with this car, that it's out of my expertise. To find the right technician that knows how to work in these cars, it's getting harder and harder to find. So we'll see. Leave a comment, guys. Let me know what you think. You know, should I put nitrous in the Gen 1 or should I not? Because I had 2 bottles, I sold 1. So, but let me know what you think. So, any further ado, let's give these bolts a whirl. If you guys have any tips on how to get bolts that are seized, not really seized, they're just stuck because, I mean, these haven't been, I'm pretty sure they haven't been taken off in, what, about 30-year car, 30-year-old car? They haven't been taken off since they've been put together. So, look at that. Another thing, if you guys out there have more knowledge than me, I'm an amateur. I consider myself an amateur, but if you guys have any tips on how to get these bolts out, please leave a comment. And feel free to speak your piece, guys, because I can use the help all I can get. You know, I would put a little more oomph in this, but I don't want to actually break anything because this car is more expensive to fix than a flipping, you know, like a Honda Civic or a little Acura. So this piece of flipping work. Not even a little bit. So this one I'm on now, this one moved a tiny bit. Don't want to actually break the head off, then I'm up. Really am up the creek. Oh, damn it. Crap. I'm gonna have to leave it for today, guys. Well, that's what it is, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna have to leave these bolts, guys, because I don't want to actually break anything. You know, in the future, all these pulleys, I want to replace them all. You know, when I got more time and finish replacing the water pump and whatnot, I'll replace these pulleys. Get some new ones. We'll see. But for now, that's gonna have to do for now, guys. But another tidbit. I was thinking about, so this is a stock airbox, guys. I was thinking about put some fresh new drop-in K&N air filters from K&N. I was thinking about putting those a cold air intake. You know, have the filter exposed, two separate intake tubes. And what do you guys think about that as well? Please leave a comment. What you guys think? I was thinking about giving it a whirl just for, you know, shits and giggles. Yeah. To be honest with you guys, all bets, everything's supposed to. I can look at this thing all day. Alright, guys. That'll be it for now. Alright, that's it for now, guys. These bolts are not coming off on this car. So we'll see. Bear with me. Please be patient. Well, nowadays that's a rare commodity. But we'll see. But as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And you know, we'll get this thing going, guys. We'll get that water pump replaced, put it on there, and do all the other little goodies that we just talked about. So we'll see, one day at a time. All right, guys. And I know this is July 5th, but please be safe. I hope you guys had a happy 4th. I know I did. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.